Well, I guess we're going to make fun of some Jehovah's Witnesses or JW.com childhood propaganda videos today, because why the hell not? Isn't like I got anything better to do, like go outside or interact with people. Not that I was doing that anyway, but it would be nice to have the option. Lesson 27, see yourself in paradise. Okay, let me try now. Drinking on my own in front of a computer, making fun of stupid people. Oh, snippety snap, son, I'm already there. Oh, hey, that's the exact sound I make when I stub my balls. No, not toes, I meant what I said. I really should stop walking around the house like a crab.
Wow, Dad, you really got a lot better.
Yeah, you used to suck. I mean, that's what she's saying, isn't it? That little bag is being pretty disrespectful if you ask me. So, apparently Matey Boy here's paradise is people making passive-aggressive jabs at his singing.
Yeah, he has, thankfully.
Wow, I was joking. But it really is, isn't it? Maybe it's a humiliation thing. Later, wifey's going to be telling him to sing at her genitals and she can tell him how bad he is at it. Horses for courses, I guess. No judgment, man. I mean, I like to bathe in whiskey. Oh, no, it's not a sex thing. I was just sharing. Although not sharing my whiskey. It's mine. And gone.
Well, Jehovah has given me 8,000 years to practice.
8,000 years. It took you 8,000 years to become pretty okay at doing aloud. You better have been procrastinating for 7,999 years of that, because that really shouldn't have taken you that long. Although, to be fair, my number 2 paradise would be anytime nap. So I can see wasting that kind of time being pretty easy. That was a nice nap. Oh well, time for a nap.
Oh, look, they're here.
They? Oh God, they made it into paradise? But they're the ones who are always doing bad things. If they can get in here, then anybody can. Starting to feel a lot less special right now.
Wow. Whoa.
Wait, what? They is a house and an elephant? Okay, forgive me if I'm wrong, but is that even how that word works? I'm pretty sure it isn't.
What about you, Sophia? What do you want to do in paradise?
Probably something really obvious and kind of lame. I don't know, butterflies? Just a complete guess that I couldn't possibly know, because that's not how videos work, right?
Oh, I know.
Nobody asked you, Caleb, you little shit.
She wants everyone butterfly garden. That would be nice.
Oh my God, I can't believe I predicted this completely unobvious thing with my big smart brain. Time to start worshipping me as your new god. It seems like the only reasonable course of action.
But there are some people I want to meet first.
Okay, so I'm obviously not all caught up on the JW lore and the whole backstory of these videos, but who Tefuk is that supposed to be? She looks to be dressed in an oldie-weldy fashion, so I'm assuming it will be someone from the Bible. But the thing is, I'm sure you both follow the same ancient nonsense. But seriously, you will have nothing in common with this girl.
Oh, Sophia, that's going to be so beautiful.
Aside from the fact that, it's not going to happen. But beautiful, yeah, sure.
What about you, Caleb?
Oh, don't pretend you care. Look at that face. That's not the face of someone who actually wants to even be around this child. Just put him in the bin and get on with the rest of your life. You'll thank me later.
Well, I kind of just want to be with all of you.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, mate. We don't, because you're a bit of a loser, man. And anyway, it's supposed to be paradise. Who wants to spend all that time with their family? Don't get me wrong. I love my kids, but, well, I currently have to spend all the time with them. And let's just say I'm really looking forward to schools opening back up, so I don't have to look at them for at least a few hours a day.
And the monkeys.
Oh, you. Of course you like monkeys. The girl likes butterflies, the boy likes monkeys, and that's it. Because the people who make these have ever met a real child. Honest.
Oh, you love monkeys.
It's good to imagine ourselves in paradise.
Well, it's not like they can see it any other way, is it? because that ain't happening, bucko. So get kids to imagine the best things they can think of and tell them that the only way for that to happen is if you listen to and obey all the rules of my totally real friend. But the things these kids imagined are so lame and not even really out of the bounds of reason. Not one chocolate house, not one jetpack powered by farts, not even a rainbow crocodile that shoots lasers from its nose. You people have no goddamn imagination whatsoever. It's almost like being part of a cult drains all the humanity and creativity from people until they are just a bunch of robots saying, "Yes, boss," to every inane little bit of prattle that dribbles forth from their leader's face.
It helps us to rejoice in the hope that Jehovah has given us.
Hope? He gave you hope? I think I'd swap that for a little bit of free will any day of the week, mate.
Look, Mom, I'm rejoicing in the hope. Whee!
Wait a second. Is he taking the Michael? That's exactly the kind of thing I would say to make fun of you people. Look, I'm rejoicing in the hope. Takes a large swig of whiskey. What are the odds that these things are being made by someone who isn't even close to being a Jehovah's Witness and sneaks in the occasional jab? It would completely track with my lacking creativity point. Look at the monkey! No, don't think about how silly any of this is for a split second. Just look at the monkey! It's got a hat! Right, next please. We're working backwards, are we? Okay, lesson 26, the ransom. Oh, this sounds like a heist movie or something? Man, oh man, I am ready for some excitement after No Imagination Land. Oh, that's, not quite what I was hoping for. In fact, that's actually kind of dark. Old lady in a hospital bed, we all know where that's going, and it's not to the zoo on a sunny day, I can tell you that for now. Basically, she gon' die.
Thank you so much for your visit.
No one else came. Not one member of my family. Those ungrateful little bitches. After everything I've done for them. But you kick one baby down a flight of stairs and suddenly you're the family pariah. That baby had it coming, I tell you.
See you later, Sister Elsa.
Haha. No, you won't. After all the hope Jehovah's has given you, and you're just not having any of it, are you? Didn't realise you hated God so much.
Mom, is Elsa gonna die?
No, she's just going to keep singing Let It Go on a mountain basically forever. She went completely mad after she tried to murder a bunch of people. At least that's how I remember the film anyway, although I may have been making up plot elements out of boredom. I was, however, very confused when Olaf turned out to be a master assassin sent to eliminate the royal family. Oh wait, never mind, it's the wrong Elsa anyway. Her, yes, she's totally going to cop it. Get the camera, I want this on tape.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Yeah, you do. Everybody dies. You're going to die, she's going to die. Don't lie. Apple pie. Sorry, I thought we were rhyming there. But yeah. Kid, she's gonna die eventually. There's no one that escapes that fate. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because they are just telling you straight up fibs.
Can't Jehovah just fix her?
No, because, well, either he can't, or he's a huge D-bag. Probably both.
Oh, honey.
That exasperated, sound. Oh, honey, that sound of you crying, it's kind of annoying. Why don't you just shut up? Thanks, darling.
He's already done something to help her.
Lol, doubt. Unless he's given her some kind of other disease that's going to speed things up, and maybe she suffers a little bit less. Maybe. I mean, he hasn't done that, because, like, he no real. But you know what I mean.
Do you remember who he sent?
Jesus?
Ah, Jesus, that famous doctor. Oh, shoot, actually, I mean, he did apparently do all that healing stuff in the big book of facts and true stories. Maybe he was just a hella badass medical professional from space, and they thought it was magic. I mean, it's way more likely than Son of God. Just saying.
does that help her now?
This kid with all the questions. Okay, I made it all up. You happy now? Maybe if you weren't so curious all the time, you could continue to pretend that we aren't all ultimately screwed in a cold, uncaring universe that is eventually going to kill us all if we don't do it to ourselves first. Is that what you wanted to hear? You little shit.
Do you remember how long Adam was supposed to live?
It's 10 days. It was on the little barcode and best before stuff printed on the back of his head, Agent 47 style-y. You see, he was one of God's ready meals, but became self-aware, that would be from eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge, and escaped from God's food prison, aka fridge. They don't teach you that in Sunday school for some baffling reason.
Forever. But then he didn't listen to Jehovah and ruined everything.
I can't believe he did that. I can't believe God put something in front of what were ostensibly his kids, went, hey, don't touch my magical fruit of mysterious wonder, and then buggered off forever, only to be surprised when that's exactly what they did. God, you are a moron. That's parenting 101. If you want your kids to not do something, you either remove the mystery of it, or better yet, put a bloody baby cage around it. But do not for 1 second expect your completely naive children to understand why they shouldn't do something that you put unprotected in the middle of the room.
Since we are all Adam's children, that means we also get sick, old, and eventually die.
Look, there's a reason I don't leave my favourite stuff in the middle of the living room. And if my kids break it because I was stupid enough to leave it there, a rational response to that would not be to falcon punch my grandkids, great-grandkids, and however many generations I survive to see in the face at birth. I would go, oh damn, that sucks. Tell the kids, don't do that again. Explain why I'm upset with them, and maybe take their PlayStation or something away for a while. But apparently, Jehovah just has absolutely no sense of proportional punishments. He's like an abusive, surly, alcoholic step-parent who breaks your fingers because you gave him a funny look. And apparently, he's the good guy.
But what hope did Jehovah give us?
He sent Jesus to give his life in place of the one that Adam lost.
How does that even work? They both died. 2 deaths don't equal infinite life. I should know. I've killed loads of people. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I haven't killed loads of people. I've killed hardly anyone. Honest.
How could he do that?
What, killing your own son? It's pretty easy. Especially if they're just a kid. And especially if you get the Romans to do it for you. They were really good at killing kids, innit?
Because he was perfect like Adam, but he obeyed Jehovah.
Jesus, if God told you to jump off a cliff, would you? I suppose you would. Also, I like in the JW faith, Jesus is far more literally the Son of God rather than God in human form. It makes the sending of him to die way more fricked up. Also, if Adam was perfect and then became unperfect by eating the fruit, so the immortality was part of that perfection, then how could Jesus die? Or was he not that perfect?
Yes. Thanks to Jehovah for giving us Jesus as the ransom.
Jesus was a ransom. What does that even mean?
Now we all have the hope of living forever in paradise.
So Jesus was the ransom God gave to himself to get us back something that God took away. He was paying himself. How? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Couldn't he just, just give it back? So if he was your dad and you did something naughty, got your favourite toy taken off you, in order for you to get it back first, he would have to chuck your brother in a furnace so he could give you back the thing he took away. I told you, abusive drunk he is. Sorry, that came out like Yoda, but this is so completely mystifying a set of rules that I just can't even do a talking.
And when we are going through tough times, like right now, that hope can get us through.
God damn, that's pretty freaking selfish. Well, you may be dying, but it's okay. I'ma live forever, bitch.
Elsa? Sister Elsa!
Well, at least she got some kind of happy ending. Look, she's back. And younger, apparently. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. She dead. I did say how this was going to end. Guys, don't forget to panic buy sick brand merch. What if you need to let people know that you are handsome, famous and good at the sex in a variety of tasteful colours? Buy as many as you can afford now before this thing that's printed to order runs out. Also, you can use it as toilet paper if needs be. You never know when you're going to need to wipe your ass.